Lion documentary by Sonu K.
Lion, wild animal. The lion is a species in the family Felidae. It is a muscular, deep-chested cat with a short, rounded head, a reduced neck and round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions have a prominent mane, which is the most recognizable feature of the species. Lifespan 10 to 14 years, adult, in the wild, scientific name. Panthera leo family, Felidae speed, 80 km per hour, maximum, in short bursts, mass, male, 190 kilograms, adult, female, 130 kilograms, adult, diet, carnivore, height, male, 1.2 meters, adult, at shoulder, female. 1.1 meters, adult, at shoulder, lion, Panthera leo, large, powerfully built cat, family Felidae, that is second in size only to the tiger. The proverbial king of beasts, the lion has been one of the best known wild animals since earliest times. Lions are most active at night and live in a variety of habitats but prefer grassland, savanna, dense scrub, and open woodland. Historically, they ranged across much of Europe, Asia, and Africa, but now they are found mainly in parts of Africa south of the Sahara. An isolated population of about 650 Asiatic lions constitute a slightly smaller race that lives under strict protection in India's Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary. Biology of lion. In the 19th and 20th centuries, several lion-type specimens were described and proposed as subspecies, with about a dozen recognized as valid taxa until 2017. Between 2008 and 2016, IUCN Red List assessors used only two subspecific names, PL, Leo for African lion populations and PL, Pasaka for the Asiatic lion population. In 2017, the Cat Classification Task Force of the Cat Specialist Group revised lion taxonomy, and recognizes two subspecies based on results of several phylogeographic studies on lion evolution, namely fossil records. PL. Sinhalayu was a fossil carnassial excavated in Sri Lanka, which was attributed to a lion. It is thought to have become extinct around 39,000 years ago. P. Leo fossilis, P. Fossilis or P. Spelea fossilis was larger than the modern lion and lived in the Middle Pleistocene. Bone fragments were excavated in caves in the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy and Czech Republic. Panthera spelea lived in Eurasia and Beringia during the late Pleistocene. It became extinct due to climate warming latest by 11,900 years ago. Bone fragments excavated in European, North Asian, Canadian and Alaskan caves indicate that it ranged from Europe across Siberia into western Alaska. It likely derived from P. fossilis, and was genetically isolated and highly distinct from the lion in Africa and Asia. It is depicted in Paleolithic cave paintings, ivory carvings, and clay busts. Evolution. The lion's closest relatives are the other species of the genus Panthera, namely tiger, snow leopard, jaguar, and leopard. Results of phylogenetic studies published in 2006 and 2009 indicate that the jaguar and the lion belong to one sister group that diverged about 2.06 million years ago. Results of later studies indicate that the leopard and the lion belong to the same sister group, which diverged 3.1 to 1.95 million years ago. The geographic origin of the Panthera is most likely northern Central Asia. The leopard-lion clade was distributed in the Asian and African Palearctic since at least the early Pliocene. The lion is thought to have diverged from the cave lion clade in Holarctic Asia or Africa in the Pliocene, around 1.89 million years ago. Hybridization between ancestors of lion and snow leopard lineages may have continued until about 2.1 million years ago. The Eurasian and American cave lions became extinct at the end of the last glacial period without mitochondrial descendants on other continents. The modern lion was probably widely distributed in Africa during the Middle Pleistocene and started to diverge in sub-Saharan Africa during the Late Pleistocene. Mane. The lion's mane is the most recognizable feature of the species. It starts growing when lions are about a year old. Mane color varies and darkens with age. Research shows its color and size are influenced by environmental factors such as average ambient temperature. Mane length apparently signals fighting success in male-male relationships. Darker maned individuals may have longer reproductive lives and higher offspring survival, although they suffer in the hottest months of the year. The presence, absence, color and size of the mane are associated with genetic precondition, sexual maturity, climate and testosterone production. The rule of thumb is that a darker, fuller mane indicates a healthier animal. In Serengeti National Park, female lions favor males with dense, dark manes as mates. The main purpose of the mane is thought to be the protection of the neck and throat in territorial fights with rivals. Cool ambient temperature in European and North American zoos may result in a heavier mane. Asiatic lions usually have sparser manes than average African lions. Color variation. The white lion is a rare morph with a genetic condition called leucism that is caused by a double recessive allele. It is not albino. It has normal pigmentation in the eyes and skin. White lions have occasionally been encountered in and around Kruger National Park and the adjacent Timbawati Private Game Reserve in eastern South Africa. They were removed from the wild in the 1970s, thus decreasing the white lion gene pool. Nevertheless, 17 births have been recorded in 5 prides between 2007 and 2015. White lions are selected for breeding in captivity. They have reportedly been bred in camps in South Africa for use as trophies to be killed during canned hunts. Historical range. In Africa, the range of the lion originally spanned most of the central rainforest zone and the Sahara Desert. In the 1960s, it became extinct in North Africa, except in the southern part of Sudan. In southern Europe and Asia, the lion once ranged in regions where climatic conditions supported an abundance of prey. In Greece, it was common as reported by Herodotus in 480 BC. By 300 BC, it was considered rare and extirpated by 100 AD. Until the 10th century, it ranged in the Caucasus, its last European outpost. It lived in Palestine until the Middle Ages, and in Southwest Asia until the late 19th century. Group organization. The lion is the most social of all wild felid species, living in groups of related individuals with their offspring. Such a group is called a pride. Groups of male lions are called coalitions. Females form the stable social unit in a pride and do not tolerate outside females. Membership only changes with the births and deaths of lionesses, although some females leave and become nomadic. The average pride consists of around 15 lions, including several adult females and up to 4 males and their cubs of both sexes. Large prides, consisting of up to 30 individuals, have been observed. The sole exception to this pattern is the Tsavo lion pride that always has just one adult male. Male cubs are excluded from their maternal pride when they reach maturity at around 2 or 3 years of age. Some lions are nomads that range widely and move around sporadically, either in pairs or alone. Pairs are more frequent among related males who have been excluded from their birth pride. Hunting and diet. The lion is a generalist hypercarnivore and is considered to be both an apex and keystone predator due to its wide prey spectrum. Its prey consist mainly of mammals, particularly ungulates, weighing 190 to 550 kilograms, 420 to 1,210 pounds, with a preference for blue wildebeest, plains zebra, African buffalo, gemsbok and giraffe. Lions also hunt common warthog depending on availability, although the species is below the preferred weight range. In India, samhar deer and cheetal are the most commonly recorded wild prey. While domestic livestock may contribute significantly to their diet, they usually avoid fully grown adult elephants, rhinoceroses and hippopotamus, as well as small prey like dik-dik, hyrax, hare and monkey. Unusual prey items include porcupines and small reptiles. Lions kill other predators such as leopard, cheetah and spotted hyena but seldom consume them. A skeletal mount of a lion attacking a common eland. On display at the Museum of Osteology, 4 lionesses catching a Cape buffalo in the Serengeti. Young lions first display stalking behavior at around 3 months of age. Although they do not participate in hunting until they are almost a year old and begin to hunt effectively when nearing the age of 2. Single lions are capable of bringing down zebra and wildebeest, while larger prey like buffalo and giraffe are riskier. In Chobe National Park, large prides have been observed hunting African bush elephants up to around 15 years old. Health. Although adult lions have no natural predators, evidence suggests most die violently from attacks by humans or other lions. Lions often inflict serious injuries on members of other prides they encounter in territorial disputes or members of the home pride when fighting at a kill. Crippled lions and cubs may fall victim to hyenas and leopards or be trampled by buffalo or elephants. Careless lions may be maimed when hunting prey. Ticks commonly infest the ears, neck and groin regions of lions. Adult forms of several species of the tapeworm genus Taenia have been isolated from lion intestines, having been ingested as larvae in antelope meat. Lions in the Ngorongoro crater were afflicted by an outbreak of stable fly, Stomoxys calcitrans, in 1962. This resulted in lions becoming emaciated and covered in bloody, bare patches. Lions sought unsuccessfully to evade the biting flies by climbing trees or crawling into hyena burrows. Many died or migrated and the local population dropped from 70 to 15 individuals. A more recent outbreak in 2001 killed 6 lions. Communication when resting. Lion socialization occurs through a number of behaviors. The animal's expressive movements are highly developed. The most common peaceful, tactile gestures are head rubbing and social licking, which have been compared with the role of allow grooming among primates. Head rubbing, the nuzzling of the forehead, face and neck against another lion, appears to be a form of greeting and is seen often after an animal has been apart from others or after a fight or confrontation. Males tend to rub other males, while cubs and females rub females. Social licking often occurs in tandem with head rubbing. It is generally mutual and the recipient appears to express pleasure. The head and neck are the most common parts of the body licked. This behavior may have arisen out of utility because lions cannot lick these areas themselves. Lion Raw Menu 000 A captive lion roaring problems playing this file. See Media Help. Lions have an array of facial expressions and body postures that serve as visual gestures. A common facial expression is the grimace face or Flehmen response, which a lion makes when sniffing chemical signals and involves an open mouth with bared teeth, raised muzzle, wrinkled nose, closed eyes and relaxed ears. Lions also use chemical and visual marking. Males will spray and scrape plots of ground and objects within the territory.
like, subscribe and comment on the channel.